Sometimes you're going to lose, but how you respond to that loss can help you learn from your mistakes and win at everything else. Hey guys, it's Dan, and welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I was playing a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I wanted to be able to hop on and play that game and get some gameplay from it, and I ended up kind of getting in this game here on Cargo where I got my butt kicked. And honestly, I wanted to give up, but I didn't. I just kept pushing through and trying to get that win, or at least just get through the match. And after I finished this game, I just kind of kept playing, and I started doing a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And I ended up having like a 25-5 game, something kind of like that. And it just kind of made me reflect and think about things that have happened in my life and how responding to a loss and just kind of pushing through and knowing that you're gonna lose, but being able to get that experience can help you in your life and help you to be successful. The first thing that this kind of made me think of was like college and failing a bunch of exams and doing that a lot my freshman year in order to kind of learn how to study, because I was one of those kids that I didn't necessarily have to study too hard in high school to be able to pass my classes. If I would have, I probably would have gotten much better grades, but I didn't care all that much. I knew that I would be able to get a C and just kind of move on and didn't really care. So I didn't really practice and study a whole lot until college. And after you fail a few exams and you know, hey, I'm kind of paying for this, I better not have to retake these classes. It made me want to go in and actually learn how to study, figure out what methods work best for me so that I can pass these classes. As well with interviews. I struggled a lot in interviews. I have done probably 20 different interviews in the last 2 years. And at the beginning, it really sucked. I hated having to go in and talk to these people. I just wanted to have the job and kind of be left alone and be able to succeed, but that's not how it works. You have to go into these interviews and see if you're even a good fit for the job and make a good impression. And I hated that. I would go in and I would panic, and I would always, in my opinion, screw up. And I didn't get a lot of jobs because of it, but I didn't let this stop me. I decided to kind of change my mindset on how these interviews worked and what kind of things I thought would be beneficial to helping me pass these interviews, get through them, and ideally get the job. So I would kind of practice and see what things that didn't work in my last interview, where like the dead air space was, why I wasn't asking questions, what kind of things I think I should ask. And I kind of came to the inclination that, hey, they're not just interviewing me for the job, I'm interviewing them to make sure that I want to work for them. And that really changed my perspective on it. I looked at how other people were dressing and decided to bump it up quite a bit. I always made sure that I showered just before the interview if I could. Sometimes you can't do that if it's within your own company, because I'll wait till like 2 in the afternoon and by then everything's already gone. But make sure that you look good, you try to smell good, and write out a bunch of questions about that job that you don't know that would really get them to see that you're willing to go the extra mile and put in a lot more effort than everyone else does. Most people just kind of come in, they get the questions, they don't add a whole lot on and leave. I would go in and I would answer their questions, and I kind of learned what questions were commonly asked and gave them a lot of responses that were more thought out and a little bit more rehearsed, to where I could say them without having to worry about like long pauses, stuttering, having to think about it. And this really helped me out a lot. There was a few where, especially at my current job, I knew that they had already selected somebody, but I wanted the practice. I knew I was going in to go to lose, but I wanted to get the practice so that when one came up where they weren't sure on somebody, I could get that job. And that's what happened for me. I built up enough practice and enough skills in interviews that it really helped me just kind of smack everybody else out of even being considered for this position, and I got in. I ended up getting the job the next day, and they hadn't even finished all the interviews. They told me like, we already know we're going to choose you, we just kind of have to finish out with everybody else, which that was a really, really good feeling. And the more that you practice and the more that you fail, you learn the things that cause you to fail and how to counter them. I know that there's a lot of different things that set me off and like things people will say, and it will make me just kind of lose my train of thought and lose what goals I am going for. But I have grown in the ability to see where those pitfalls are and what causes me to lose it, and be able to work around them or find options of coping with them. So I think every now and then you do have to lose, and the way that you respond to it is the way that will help you either meet and reach every goal that you want to achieve in life, or it's going to cause you to fall back in and have to basically try again over and over again, or just write something off completely that would be really good for you. Don't let that happen. Like I said in this gameplay, I was playing and I knew I was getting my butt kicked. I didn't really see that there was much to do. I thought about leaving because I was also waiting for some food to get done and I wanted to eat that, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick it through. I don't want to leave. I need the XP. Let's see what's going on. Let's kind of see what this market is like for, say, like what is going to happen if I stay in this lobby, or what the lobbies in Black Ops 2 are looking like, because there's not a whole lot of people playing. And I was able to see what ways people were doing things, what kind of weapons they were using, and use that to my advantage in order to kind of build up and change and end up going like 25-5 the next game, or not the next game, but a few games later. And it felt really good. I could see that my effort and practice had kind of paid off, because I don't really play a whole lot of shooter games anymore. And honestly, I don't play a whole lot of games anymore, but it was nice to get in and see how that was all working and really be able to show myself that sometimes you're going to lose, but the more that you try, the better you will do. It's not going to be the next game every single time. It's not going to be the next day. It may not be the next week or even the next month. But as long as you keep losing and realizing how you lost and changing your methods so that you can be able to win, you'll one day be the best out there, and there's nothing anyone else can do to stop you. So with that, you guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope you found it kind of insightful or kind of fun to listen to. I would really appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button and subscribe, as well as ring that bell down below so that you stay up to date with all of my future uploads. I'm hoping to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. I have some stuff planned for you guys. I've been kind of dealing with some personal things going on recently. After I tried to get back, things keep changing, the world's on fire, but I'm hoping to be back on here soon making some more commentaries for you guys in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Leave me some thoughts and some feelings of things that you guys want to hear from me down in the comment section down below, and I will hopefully touch those topics here soon. But with that, all you guys, my name is Dan, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya.